Hello my dear students, welcome to CR Digital Classes. Today we are about to start with the history of C language. So the question which might come in the program, that is in your examination, would be write about the history of C language. Now what is a C? C is a procedure oriented language. It was developed by Dennis Ritchie at Bell Laboratories, and it was mainly used for the application development. At the same time, it was used for the efficiency, and it was mostly catering to the needs of the user. Now, before we talk about all this, first we need to understand why C came into picture and what are the other languages which were available at that scenario before the C invention. Now, what were there was the origins of C, that is in the 1960s, all the other languages were existing and every language was having its own particular software to be used. For example, if I am taking, that is, if I am learning Telugu, I have to know the Telugu language. If I want to know Hindi, I have to learn the Hindi language. If I want to know English, then I have to learn the English. So like this, that is, here the language knowing is nothing but the software, and the particular language which you have to learn is every now and then it is very difficult for me to survive. What I can do here is I will not learn the language because of the complexity of the language. So what is easy for me, that only I will learn it. So in that period, what happened was there were many languages which were existing, and each individual language was serving only one particular specific purpose. So that was the major drawback within the particular standards. So what happened was ALGOL was the language which was there, which was helping the users with the structured programming. That is, it is talking about, that is ALGOL 60 was the language where it was helping the users to solve only one particular, that is, if I want to learn, if I want to learn some structured program, I need to learn the concept, that is ALGOL. So if I want to learn some other, that is I need to learn, there is no commonality between the languages at all. So then again, what they have turned is it was too complex. So what they have done is they combined all the complexity together and they have grouped all that, that is taking it in the all the languages at that particular time. They have given a particular language, that is BCPL. BCPL is nothing but Basic Combined Programming Language, where it was created by Martin Richards for system that software, that is application development only. As I said it, when you combine everything together and when you just group all the good properties of every particular language, the language length was increased and it was very difficult for the user to learn, and it was very difficult for it to be implemented. So what they have done here is they have taken or they have modified some existing part and they have given another particular language, that is a B language. The B language is taken from the, that is BCPL. They have first taken it as B. So once it is done, it was developed by Ken Thompson at Bell Laboratories, where he has just reduced some of the complexity and they have given, and it was able to serve the meaning. But again, it was too difficult and it was too difficult to implement. So what they have done is, that is development, that is keeping in view, that is BCPL. B also did not serve any purpose. So what they came here across was, it is considered, that is they have taken C. What is C? C is nothing but it is a function oriented or a procedure oriented language where it was simple to, that is because B was very complex to learn. So they have made this language C, which is very particular, simple and easy to learn, and it was helping the user to solve the problems rather than the other languages at that period. So what was there was in 1972, Dennis Ritchie has developed a language, that is C, at Bell Laboratories, and the person, that is the year is 1972. That is, in the C was developed by 1972, which came as a major particular, that is they have taken the features of B and they have simplified it and have given it as a C language. After that, they have introduced some data types and they have reduced the particular memory access, then they have structured programmed it and they have given it, and it was widely used at that period of time because of the Unix operating system, which was much popular at that period of time. So Unix was the operating system which was gaining momentum because C was implemented without any difficulty or complexity within the underlying operating system. So this was the history of your C. Now, how the standardization? So every language once created, you can't really add some changes. So what we can do is we can enhance the features for the existing language. For example, when you can see Windows 95, 98, 99, then again you'll see 2000. Then like this, you have some versions. So every version has its own important features which are being enhanced by looking at the previous one. So for that reason, then here came the ANSI standard. That is here American. That is what they have done is, instead of saying everything for different language, they have grouped everything together and they have followed a certain format. That format is standardized, similar to your ISI. When we go to the particular market, when we are buying an electronic product, we see for the ISI mark. That means it is a standard and which we can use it for the usage. Similarly, at that period of time, the ANSI standard people, they have just modified everything and they have given a standardized a particular format. That format is known as C89. So this was the particular ANSI format which was given in 1989. That is the reason it is C89. That is C which is being introduced in the 89th year. Now again 1989. That is again after that they have added some more features by the international, and it was adopted by the International Organization for Standardization. That is ISO standards were applied, and again it was having some more features which were not there in previous language. Then again they have standardized the C by adding some more enhancement like inline functions and the variable length array. That is their variable, that is array was that is you can add the features or we can enhance the array length. So this was some of the features which had enhanced the current C language. And even today there are many programming languages, but still so many people opt for the C, because C, once you are learning C, you can easily learn all the other languages once you are thorough with the C language, because it is used in the designing of your operating system or the embedded system. Till now, defense people try to use the C because it is very hard to crack the code. So similarly, they are used in the databases also, where you are connecting with the backend. Then again, they are used for the network drivers also. So what made the C as a best language to learn? Because of its simplicity. The most important factor which was given to C, that is at that period, was because see, we learn a language when it is easy for us to learn and easy to implement, right? So whenever it is very easy, we love to learn that. So similarly, when you go with your C, the C is very simple because it is easy to write and it is high in performance, and you can run it on n number of underlying operating system. That is why we say it as a portable. Then again, it supports the function, it supports the reusability of the code within the functions. That is why it is modular in nature, and C is having rich set of functions. That is why we say it has a n number of built-in functions which are given. So why we need to learn C? We have, because it is easy to learn, and again we say it as it is a middle level language which is having or which is incorporating both low level features as well as high level features. So here why we are learning C is to go for the creation of the application softwares or a game development programs, or we can go for the system programming, and it is more mainly used to implement the code where you are trying to go for the games as well as underlying operating systems. Then again, when we talk about the reliability factor, C is more reliable compared to the other languages, and it is efficiently more effective. Now, to be summing up the points with C, that is C is a middle level language which was incorporated and which was given to us by Dennis Ritchie in 1972 at Bell Laboratories, and it is being standardized by ANSI, and it was later adopted by the ISO, and it has influenced many modern languages till date, that is the Python and C++ and Java. To conclude, I could say that C is the first basic language which the user needs to learn in order to learn the other languages. So I conclude that C is very effective, and C is a very useful language if you want to learn or explore your languages. So C is very effective. So if you like it, please like and share and subscribe the CR Digital classes. Thank you.